you've probably lost more money than you've made. Not paper losses, real money, gone. And the worst part? You still open the charts every morning telling yourself today will be different. It won't be. Not until you understand which stage you're actually in. Every consistently profitable trader goes through the same 5 stages. No shortcuts, no exceptions. Most people get stuck in the first 3. That's why they stay frustrated, confused, and broke. Let's find out where you are. Trading is not hard because the market is complex. Trading is hard because you are. Your ego, your impatience, your need to be right. The market doesn't care. Most traders don't fail because their strategy is bad. They fail because they're applying beginner behavior while expecting professional results. They blame indicators. They blame brokers. They blame capital. That's not the problem. The market is an auction, a transfer of money from the impatient to the patient. If you treat it like a game to beat, you become liquidity. If you treat it like a business to manage, you survive long enough to win. Everyone starts the same way. You open your first chart. You place a few trades. Maybe you even make money. And you think, this isn't that hard. Beginner's luck is real. And it's dangerous. You don't journal. You don't manage risk. You size emotionally. The market lets you win just enough to trap you. The more you win here, the harder the next stage will hit. Then reality arrives. The market stops cooperating. You give back everything you made. And more. You revenge trade. You move, stops. You size up trying to recover. You finally realize, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is where most accounts die. Not because the trader is stupid, but because they confuse pain with failure. This isn't failure. It's tuition. If you don't quit, you move forward. Now comes the most dangerous stage. You accept that you need knowledge, so you search for the perfect system. New strategies, new indicators, new mentors. Some of it works, until it doesn't. So you switch again and again. You're not searching for an edge. You're searching for certainty in a game built on probability. The problem isn't complexity. Complexity is the hiding place. Simplicity would force you to face yourself. This is where traders stay stuck for years. Then something changes. You stop searching. You pick one setup, maybe 2. You risk small, 0.5%, 1%. No exceptions. You journal. You track data. You review weekly. You wait. Some weeks you don't trade. Some months you take only a handful of setups. Your equity curve stops looking like a heart attack. This stage is brutally boring. That's why it works. This is where egos die, where discipline replaces hope, where professionals are built. Most traders quit here, not from pain, from boredom. Stay anyway, because on the other side, trading changes. You stop chasing price. You understand where liquidity sits, where stops cluster, where impatience shows itself. You execute. You manage risk. You shut the platform down. You don't celebrate wins. You don't rage at losses. Trading becomes boring, repeatable, professional. That's the goal. Early on, you trade to make money. Then you trade to find answers. Later, you trade to follow process. At the highest level, you trade to prove the edge over time. Professionals don't think in single trades. They think in samples. 50 trades, 100 trades. Any one trade means nothing. Risk management isn't optional. It is the business. Losses aren't emotional events. They're operating expenses. Most of the edge comes from not trading. Patience isn't waiting. It's selective aggression. Trading isn't about being right. It's about being profitable while being wrong, often. You are not a trader. You are a risk manager who occasionally takes positions. The market doesn't reward intelligence. It rewards patience and capital preservation. Survival is the strategy. So here's what matters. Identify your stage. Be honest. Stop doing what that stage tempts you to do. If you're early, stop revenge trading. If you're searching, stop switching strategies. If you're grinding, stop doubting the process. Focus on the correct metric. First, survival. Then consistency over a large sample. Then execution quality. Not profit, review weekly. Not daily. This is a long-term compounding game. Act like it. Everyone wants the final stage. No one wants to sit in the boring stage long enough to earn it. There's no elevator in this business. Only stairs. The traders who make it aren't smarter than you. They just stayed in the room longer. The market will be here tomorrow. Your account might not be. Choose wisely.